So let's get into that, because most people, they're going to say, I found heavy metals. I need to chelate. That makes sense. Chelation, chelators are actually things that bind and take it out of the body. So that makes total sense, but that's not the truth of it, right? Because a lot of times, as I know, and you said for 7 years now, those chelators can pick up. But if you're not ready to excrete it, it's like my father says, that the door isn't open for your organs of elimination. It's just going to get jammed at the door and recircle, right? And keep going and maybe end up somewhere worse. So talk about that a little bit into what is our way, or what is your proposed way of detoxifying that's better than just chelation, go, go, go?
Yeah, sure. I mean, in my opinion, anything intravenous is always better because it bypasses the oral route of absorption. And usually that's below 50%. You should always be doing something orally to help with detoxification, whether that's, minerals or drainers, homeopathics, some type of supplementation is great, but just going off of what I know and what I believe, it has to be something that's supporting terrain and detoxing, specifically with metals, the kidneys, the gut, and the liver. If you have a high level of mercury is a heavy hitter besides your central nervous system on the liver. So again, going back to that example of someone who doesn't eat well, they're drinking, they have, let's say, 5 other active infections on top of their emotional stressors that are affecting, all of those things will shut the liver down. Like you said, what, Dr. Schultz says, it kind of just closes that door. So you have those metals that are being bound, but then they're being pushed to the pancreas, the stomach, the small and large intestine. And then it's just like this snowball effect where things just accumulate. So in my opinion, IV is always best. Every clinic will have a different version of that. Ours is a little bit more down the homeopathic route, but you have to be doing something to move things along. And when you're moving things along, you're binding, you're moving things along, you're enhancing to some extent terrain as well. Again, whenever we talk to patients, we always say terrain and detoxification. Those 2 things are key. You're creating less of an acidic terrain, a less hospitable environment for not only other active infections to stay there and manifest there, but the heavy metals as well. Again, when heavy metals just accumulate, you're going to get an acidic terrain. They're going to manifest more, and you're going to attract other infections, usually something like parasitic and fungal as well. So it does look different for other clinics across the board, but IV is usually best, whatever that looks like for the practitioner.
Yeah, like you said, it's incredibly important to make those doors open as wide as possible, meaning your liver, your kidneys, GI system, lymphatic system, all need to be primed in order for the chelation to take place and you to actually flush these things out.